Well, it's sad when you hear that nicotine pouches and products like that are being taxed by a number of European countries now. But at least they're not going over the top. Um,
How about
uh,
Sweden? Can you think, because
well,
Sweden seems to have a more risk proportionate approach to taxation, do you think?
yeah,
Yeah.
they've said they're gonna cut the tax on snus. They're putting up the tax on cigarettes, and they're cutting the tax on snus, I think.
Yeah.
So I'm not privy to why they've made that decision, but hopefully, we hope it's because they recognise the massive difference in risk between the two, and that they properly recognise the value of snus for harm reduction in their country. Because often it seems that the government in Sweden are not. It's almost like they're embarrassed that snus is helping them to go smoke free. They don't really promote it too much outside of their country. But we've had this natural experiment between Sweden and the rest of Europe for well, since 1995, haven't we? Where Sweden has snus and the rest of the countries haven't, and they're beating us by a country mile
Mm.
on reducing smoking and smoking-related diseases. I think their cancer rates are 40% lower than the rest of Europe. So yeah, they've kind of gone that way. But at the same time, we've got the UK going the other way. Some of the stupid stuff that's coming out from my country at the moment. And we have got a government which is being pilloried all over and seems to be not being able to do anything right, and is about to be turfed out, very embarrassingly, according to the polls, by its electorate. But the how can you go from a beacon to the rest of the world in the UK to coming out with a policy which says they're going to tax vaping products so strongly that I think it would be the second largest tax in the EU, apart from, or in Europe, apart from, I think it was Montenegro or something. So we've gone from
Mm.
fairly accepting of the continuum of risk and understanding the difference between cigarettes and vaping products to a government that doesn't seem to know what it's doing with them.